Alright, here for another Pauper video today. Playing something a little different. I've had my eye on this deck for a little bit ever since I saw it across the table and it looked really awesome. It seems right up my alley and I had fun, but Flickertron is just not quite where I want to be at right now. And I didn't want to subject you guys to more eggs yet. Maybe in a challenge or something. We'll see how this deck goes. I want to play a few combo decks and kind of see if there's any that fit other than eggs right now. So we're gonna play Ruby Storm today. It's a really fun one. So what it's trying to do, let's get the main deck here. So it has Thornscape Familiar and Goblin and Archomancer. What they do is they make your red spells cost one less, and then it's got a lot of stuff to generate mana. So you've got Manamorphose, Seething Song, Desperate Ritual that all get you up on a lot of mana. And then you have cards like Reckless Impulse, Ren's Resolve, and Glimpse the Impossible that exile the top cards of your library and let you play them until the end of your next turn to generate card advantage. Electric Revelation to help you filter your lands. So you basically want to go ahead and draw your entire deck with all these rituals and stuff. And then you have First Day of Class, which says your creatures get +1/+1 in haste when they enter this turn, as well as letting you learn the small wish board and the sideboard, which we'll get to. So you give your creatures that enter this turn haste, and then you cast this card, Seize the Storm. Create a red elemental with trample, and its power and toughness are equal to the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard, plus the number of cards with flashback you own in exile. So you create a really big elemental, and then you flash it back and create another one. They have haste and trample, and you kill your opponent in one turn. Good old Storm. It even has storm in the name. Maybe not as a keyword, but it's storm in spirit. So this deck does actually feature a small wish board because the first day of class you learn, which means you can reveal a lesson from outside of the game and put it in your hand. So you've got It'll Quench You as a counter spell, which is okay. I don't think it'll be too often you do that. Like maybe you start a turn with it and everything, but might as well keep it there. Waterbending Lesson, which seems like probably the one you're going to do the most often, because it is 4 mana, draw 3 cards, and then if you're up on mana and stuff, you drew a ton of rituals and not very much card draw, you can tutor this up with your lesson. You have to pay full mana because it's blue, but deck does generate a lot. We'll see how it goes. But you draw 3 cards, and then you waterbend 2 to avoid discarding any, or you can just discard one. It's not that big of a deal. A Firebending Lesson is a removal spell. Can't get any of these cards right here. They're not lessons. An Origin of Metal Bending, which I imagine will come up a decent amount because it does blow up a artifact. Seize the Storm only counts spells with flashback in exile, so you do still need a decent amount of spells here. The only cards with flashback you have is Electric Revelation. So you gotta be careful with that. And then an Abandoned Attachment, which seems also like one I'm going to be doing quite often because it's cheaper than Waterbending Lesson. Discard a card, draw 2 for basically 1 mana. And the rest of the sideboard is a ton of Pyroblasts for the blue matchups. A lot of time you're going to cut your rituals, bring in these Gruul Turfs and Pyros just to kind of grind it out. You have all these extra draw spells. You should be able to do something with that. Have Flaring Pain for Fog because you do have to win through combat damage. And pretty straightforward from there. I mean, the deck seems really fun. Let's get into it. It's been a while since I played a combo deck like this. We'll see if I throw or not. Interesting enough, it has 0 copies of Weather the Storm. I don't know how the burn matchup plays out. It might just be fast enough that you don't have to care. Thornscape Familiar does die to Lava Dart, but you can also just first day of class first, and then it will enter as a 3/2. No, it's a trigger, so it does still die. So if the game goes long, I feel like Burn's favored, but it might not go that long. Alright, we're on the play, which is always pretty good. Has no dorks, but does have Electric Revelation and a ton of lands. I don't really know how greedy I need to mulligan. I feel like I'm looking more for just the fast mana. We're gonna give this a try. I will probably turn to Electric Revelation like Basic mountain? Well, it depends on their first land, actually. I'll wait to see their first land. Flagwood. Yeah, we're gonna turn to Electric Revelation or Basic Mountain, I think. I think we're gonna want the Sandstone Needles against anyone playing Flagwood Bridge. But I'd rather have an untapped land that's permanent. We'll get rid of a needle. That way I can still play with the basic mountains. I think that might be worthwhile. Things to watch out for: general removal spells, Galvanic Blast, and stuff like that, and Spell Bomb. Yeah, Spell Bomb's pretty great against us. Let's go ahead and Revelation this needle. An Anarchomancer, but I have no green mana. There's the green mana. I want to go for it now. A lot of mana I can generate already. I think I do go for it, because otherwise I'm just passing the turn. Let's go ahead and cash you in. Go green in case I draw another Anarchomancer. Probably just going to end up spending it, though. Basic Mountain. Play them out. Seething Song. And then we'll glimpse. And we'll probably just end up flashing back the Revelation, because this is still next end step. Okay, so I do have to do it this turn, but go ahead and Rim Pulse first, because that is, in case I hit another good spell here, another Anarchomancer, which we should be able to play with a Seething Song and 2 big score. Considering cracking it to eat my Revelation. I think I am gonna go ahead and play the Revelation here. If he wants to crack his Spell Bomb now, I think that's okay. Well, I'm sad, but there we go. Then we can resolve. And I think we can just pass the turn here. It's a solid position. I do still need to find a way to answer the Spell Bomb. I can't go through it just yet. But it feels like a great way. Unless he has a board wipe, we still untap with 1 Anarchomancer, which seems worthwhile. This is turn 3. A lot of cards. Feel pretty good about my position. See what he's got. The cast down? Sure. Does he have double removal spell? That would mess me up pretty bad. Okay. I think I'm just going to play the basic mountain and big score. Play the crevice. Do I keep going? Yeah. Let's go ahead and do red-green here. It's misclicked. Narcomancer. Into Seething Song. Then we can Revelation a ritual, sure. That's fine. Do big score. Do Revelation. And whiff. Alright. Now we're in trouble. We still don't have an F-Dock. Our opponent still has a Spell Bomb. And we are basically top deck mode here. With a bunch of mana. Main deck Spell Bomb is pretty good against this deck, which is kind of my concern when I started playing it. Can't say I'm the biggest fan of being able to get got by it. I've got enough. I'm probably not supposed to play that. I don't know. One Glimpse of the Impossible or something, we're off to the races again, though, so. And it's pretty clear we have nothing. We can just have 6 here. Wildfires himself, yeah. That's a good sign. He's not removing everything I own. I'll just take 4. A big score, which I'm definitely going to cast. It's kind of Desperate Ritual. You can technically splice, but seize the storm. So he obviously cracks a spell bomb if I do this, and we get a 2/2. So I guess I just pass. I think it's worthwhile to attack him. I'm gonna hold on to everything else. Is it worthwhile to just cast a Seize the Storm to eat his spell bomb, or do I try and F-Dock and find the removal? I think F-Dock is probably going to be better. Another Chrysalis. He's just going for the pressure. Makes sense. Makes sense. Got that map token. Post board. I don't think I actually have a whole lot to help fight him. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bring in anything. Surprised there's not like 1 or 2 Ancient Grudges in the sideboard just for a matchup with 4 Spellbomb, but I suppose you can just power through it. I feel like I hit a failure rate because I've only seen 1 Glimpse the Impossible, which is your biggest card advantage card. Let's see what we draw. There it is. All right, let's start with that. Okay, okay. Let's go F-Dock. Grab Origin of Metal Bending. Destroy that Spell Bomb. See if we can't work on anything from here. All right, then we're gonna, yeah, we definitely play this guy out. We go Seething Song. Revelation, discard Desperate Ritual. Anamorphose. We can just go red at this point. We have all the treasure tokens. Anamorphose. Glimpse. Alright. Now we're starting to do it. Reckless Impulse. Reckless Impulse. First day of class number 2. Let's grab Firebending Lesson, maybe? No, let's just grab Abandoned Attachments. Play Glimpse. Okay, let's do some math here. I mean, I suppose it's the Thornscape is free. And then they're gonna, I need one more and they basically cost nothing. Yeah, because now it costs 1. Let's go Seize the Storm. 2. Nice. Yeah, we just double Seize the Storm them. Okay. Nice. Spellbomb is beatable. I don't know if I can beat double Spellbomb though. Most board I'm expecting, I guess they don't really have a whole lot for us either. But I think I just ship it back. I don't think I want Flaring Pain. Like, the only cards you consider is Flaring Pain, Blast, and Curves. But none of those seem all that great here. I think one Ancient Grudge might be worthwhile. Probably don't need more than one. But you could cut like a singular familiar or a seat things. Probably not. Desperate Ritual, maybe. Bring in the Grudge. I felt pretty good. I felt like I was losing the entire game, and then I just suddenly won. Classic. We did get pretty lucky top decking the Glimpse at the end, but I also felt like I got kind of unlucky not seeing really any of it for so long. I mean, yeah, it's got lands, Reckless Impulse. I feel like I keep these. I guess I get a Breath Weapon post board. That's a really good one. It's one of their best pressure cards. I don't think I need to just go Reckless Impulsing off a Sandstone Needle here. Yeah, Dress is fine. And it's solid. Answers one of my draw spells, basically. Takes my Seething Song. Interesting. I'll probably just go basic Mountain and do the... Ooh, double Gixian. That's a lot of pressure if he has anything. Yeah, let's just go basic Mountain so I can cast some of my spells without the Needle. And then we can just wait on that. Go for another Resolve next turn. And then start casting the Morphos. In case I don't hit any familiars. Suppose they have Weather the Storm potentially too, but I don't know how much they actually bring in as far as that stuff. It feels like I can beat a lot of hate like that. I'm just mostly concerned about Spellbomb and Duress. And like Keep Interaction and like Cast Down and Gallop Blast seem better. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Going for my mana like that? I don't know about that one. He's clearly targeting our mana this game. So, Spellbomb, sure. If he misses his land drop, I definitely don't agree with that one. Yeah, that seems weird to me. Let's go ahead and go. I'm probably gonna play this crevice, so yeah, let's just Metamorphose now, just in case I hit anything good. We'll go red green, and then I'm probably just casting Ren's Resolve here. Oh, I did hit one. Do I want to try for it this turn? No, probably not. We'll just play the Resolve, and then the tap land and pass. It's like if he had Wildfired himself, and then he had a Writhing Chrysalis here, that seems so much better than just answering my Sandstone. I still get one land. It's -1 mana. That's pretty mediocre compared to just killing me several turns earlier. But we are under a little bit of pressure, so I'm incentivized to do something here. So let's go black green. Play up the mountain. Narco is. Desperate Ritual. Glimpse. No removal spells. Pretty awesome. I think my best bet's going to be going F-Dock and then remove that. He has the cast down. Seems odd that he hasn't fired it off yet. Green. Oh, can't undo it. Oh, just a little misclick. Can do it like that. Oh, Rimpulse again. Morphose green. Not misclick this time. Now big score cost 1. We can discard a mountain. Glimpse. Ritual. I think F-Dock for waterbending lesson. Not waterbending, bend and attachment. Okay, there we go. Suppose I can still cast a little bit more. Still free. I don't think you can have anything here. Not off 2 mana. Even if, like, he has no green either, so it's not like he has Weather the Storm. Yeah. Him wildfiring my Sandstone, I think, was a pretty big misplay. He had the pressure. You just need to ensure he could kill a little bit quicker. Threaten anything. He didn't even crack the spell bomb because it's obvious, like, I don't know what he's trying to bluff there. I guess they don't run Galv, so there's no point in cracking it either, but I don't know. Pretty fun on my end. I enjoyed myself quite a lot. Yeah, we'll keep this. I guess we just lead with the geothermal. That way I can Reckless Impulse on turn 3. I don't have any of my familiars, so I don't think I want to just go Sandstone Needle super aggressively. Crossforge, sure. Fire again. A lot of Jund today. Making a comeback. I think I'm just gonna Reckless Impulse still. I'm gonna do the Woodlot because that guarantees I can play my Anarchomancer. And I might try to combo a little bit next turn. Bob-omb is fine. And Cart Clan, sure. Sure. Let's go ahead and do it with the Anarchomancer then. Then we'll Manamorphose. If he wants to crack in response, he does not. Go Desperate Ritual into Thornscape. See if he wants to do anything about this one. Do Ren's Resolve. Kind of hoping he just goes for the singular sacrifice here. He goes for the double sacrifice. Okay. And then we can just discard the Sandstone Needle in response. I don't think I do anything more this turn. We can just go Woodlot, pass. Anarchomancer. Manamorphose for red, red. Probably going to remove it in response. F-Doc is an instant, so I am interested in casting both of these. Do I just quench it? I kind of want to. Metal Bending's gonna go after his spell bomb. Let's do that first. I'm just gonna sacrifice the woodlot. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Not even a little bit. Massive misplay. And then spend all my mana. It's fine. Second spell bomb's a lot less fine. I think I just lost. Oh, what's ritual? Ritual. And big score away. A ritual, I guess. Might as well cash it in. Not looking very good. In fact, I massively misplayed again. Because I have no extra mana. We can concede now, I think. That was my last F-Dock, and he's got the Spell Bomb here. I don't think I can generate any... Well, I don't... I forgot Glimpse is not like Reckless Impulse. It's just the same turn. Double Spell Bomb. Kind of sucks. I should have quenched that one turn. What a big punt. Pressed OK one too many times. I knew I wanted to do it, and then I messed up and didn't do it and had to waste so much mana. And he had the second spell bomb. And now we're out of first day of classes as well. Only 3 in the deck. Well, if I'm gonna draw well from here, it's gotta be that, right? Losing game 1 seems pretty rough for me. I feel like you're supposed to always win game 1, because once they know what you're up to, it's a little bit harder. I don't know if I win if I go for quench, but I'm certainly in a better position. Let's seize the storm. Not much choice I have. Eat through the first half like this. There's Chrysalis. He's got some pressure now. Also, I'm holding on to this needle because the deck runs a lot of the discard effects. The loot. I don't really need more red mana. Lose to another Krark clan or another Spellbomb. Okay, there you go. Good. I can concede now. At that point, it's not really that lucky for our opponent. They saw half their deck, so they're gonna hit it. Yeah, just ship it back. I think if they didn't have the second Spellbomb, even though I misplayed, I could have won. And then if I didn't misplay, maybe we get there. I don't know. Spellbombs are rough. They're really rough. Our opponent played better than us, so I think they deserve that win. They played quite a bit better than us. We played very poorly. Definitely go on the play here. No lands, mulligan that one. No lands, mulligan that one. Not looking good for me. Okay. Keep this one. I guess we get rid of the rituals. Try and grind it out like this. There's no shuffling either, so once it's on the bottom, it's on the bottom. Spellbomb, sure. Hmm. Do I just jam the Anarchomancer here? I feel like the answer is yes and force him to have something for it. Big score, huh? Oh my goodness, this is such a weird position. I think I glimpse. I can't just sit here. I'm gonna lose the game if I do. This gives me mana and I'm just digging for lands. I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, I think this is actually a pretty solid trade. I just wanted a land that's a little bit better. And it still gives me the spawn tokens, which let me generate more mana later too. Terminate? Jeez, alright. Oh boy. How much do you cost a flashback for? Reckless Impulse is what I want to see the most, honestly. think what I'm gonna end up doing is end step first day of classing just for the answer to the spell bomb. That where I want to be at, I guess. It's better than anything else. And then he plays Wellspring. Could also save it and just go for this next turn, like go red green. I've got nothing left afterwards. Yeah, let's just F dock. Or the metal bending. It's a pretty solid draw. I think I've got to develop my Anarchomancer here. I really hate how it moves after I press the first one. Okay. Blow that up. And then in response, I will flashback my revelation. And pass. Feels like my best chance to get into this game. It doesn't feel good, that's for sure, but it's what I got. And now, if by a miracle he's all on pressure and no removal. Oh, he's got Terminate. I wonder if he's on Terminate and no cast down. We saw cast down game one though, didn't we? So he boarded in extra removal. That's what this feels like. Yeah, we're definitely gonna play the land then, if this is what my hand's gonna look like. There's the pressure. Probably just gonna big score. Unless I draw something particularly awesome. The Reckless Impulse I'd play over big score, I think. Desperate Ritual. Yeah, I don't think I care. I think I just wait and big score on his turn, I guess. I'm probably not playing a land I hit. So I can just pass. Oh, I do not want to F6. Oh, fuck you. Put a stop on his end step. There we go. Another Chrysalis would be pretty rough, yeah. Game feels pretty over here. I mean, we mulled to 5, and our opponents had double removal spell bomb, which I think is pretty beatable if you've got an alright hand, but my hands like this, it seems really hard to beat. Maybe take 4. Seize the Storm. Narcomancer. I mean, alright. Breath Weapon. Let's see here. And Quench is not discounted. So if I go for it, it basically leaves me with 3 mana? 4 counting him, so I could big score, but it would cost me the Seize the Storm, which might be okay. I think that's probably better than just eating this. He only has 1 mana up. Red, red. Ooh, Thornscape. That's probably worth it. I don't think I need the first half of this Seize the Storm. It's not big enough. I would really rather just keep storming. If he has more, we're dead. Do I play this out? Yeah. And accept that if we top deck the loot, it doesn't work out. If he has another breath weapon or anything, we're dead. Alright. I think we just mulligan too low. In a matchup that you really need every card. I don't know if I could have played that one super differently. I think I tried my best. There's some really weird lines when it comes to F-Doc and stuff, but I don't know. I definitely misplayed game one. Yeah, seems solid. Forest Fentorn Elf, huh? I think the play is turn 2 Manamorphose Archaeomancer. Because it's just about speed. Well, this changes things. I think I can wait till next turn now. There's more mana to just go for it. Or Anarchomancer, Morphose, Anarchomancer. And then I've got double discount with all these rituals. Hopefully we can draw something. Let's start here. Let me go green. Red, I guess, is still a play. Yep. Solid. Seething Song into discard Woodlot. Into... I guess I don't need to do that one yet. Let's rev away a ritual. And then flashback, I do want this guy for. Seething Song. Get rid of the lands. Thornscape Familiar. And I guess I just do both halves. Is it worth dumping these? Yeah, it's worth dumping these. I don't really need more. Just get 2 fatties and hope this is going to be enough for a bit. Because they just played a Hydra like that. That means they don't really have that good of a hand. This buys me time to potentially find another and continue comboing from that. Timberwatch is what I was scared of, yeah. Basic Mountain's not that good. I think I swing all. Kind of force him to block some. Am I dead on the crackback? Not yet. He's got to chump some of the elemental, yeah. 2, 11, 17 here. I don't like that block from him. I would have double blocked an elemental before chumping like that. So this means he's likely going to try and kill me, I guess. I don't know. He needs a Quarian Ranger. Or he's just dead. He's got Lead the Stampede, so that's a start. 5 elves. Masked Vandal doesn't really do a whole lot. They're just priest. The Timberwatch fully blocks 1 elemental, and then he's got 6 toughness. Yeah, I just attack all and he's dead. I suppose he has the food token. But this way he doesn't have enough to actually kill an elemental. He might still be dead. Looks pretty dead to me. Even if you crack the food. Alright. Elves have anything for Storm. They might have like Graveyard Hate. But even then, I think Elf Graveyard Hate is usually the Fairy, which just doesn't do a whole lot. I don't think I want to bring anything in. Yeah, okay. And just really wants a dork. I do think I play the Sandstone Needle in this matchup. Because it's all about speed. I'll probably Rin's Resolve. Alright, that's one of their better starts. See what else they got. Priest. Yeah, that's pretty good. Very spooky. Resolve. Play you out. We really, really, really need a mana dork next turn. If I can hit that, then I think we're fine. See what they hit. Timber Watch Elf. Yeah, we're pretty dead soon, so I need to get going. Feels very likely they've just got a turn 3 kill, or turn 4 kill, I mean. Yeah, because they've got Hydra and the Timber Watch. I feel pretty dead here. That's huge. Okay. Yeah, let's start with that then. Um, Magic Online, hello? That's awesome. I don't get to use it then. Guess I'm freaking dead. What do I do? Shit. I pass. Yeah, we're dead. That's more than lethal. I don't know if I was winning anyways because I had no other rituals, but Manamorpho screwing me over like that kind of sucks. Singular land. Pretty solid hand beyond that, but on the play you can't. Okay. What do we get rid of? Feels like Electric Rev. Our first day of class. I feel like first day of class is probably the worst one here, because I can always just find another. And it doesn't help me combo. It's an awkward hand, though. That's actually an amazing draw, and I think I'm just gonna play it. Yeah, that's awesome. I will sacrifice to play my familiar next turn, and then Woodlot, and then I can have double familiar. That's a little worse, but I think I still do it. Having a familiar out, so good. Eats his turn. The alternative is nothing really. I think eating a turn of his development is worth a familiar. Do I F-Dock here? Just tutor something up? Firebending lessons really the only one I'd be interested in. I think I'll hold on to it. Oh, he doesn't have the emergence anyways. Duh, it's Blinding Way. He might have one in hand, but that makes that even better to go for. I could really use... Well, he had it, damn. Alright, fair enough. No, that's really worrying. That's nice at least. I wouldn't mind a land off the top. Basic Mountain. Going a little with that. Oh, there we go. Basic Mountain. Uh, Thornscape. I guess I pass. Yeah, he's digging. He hasn't hit anything worthwhile. Kind of leaning towards electric revelationing this first day of class away. Um, Seize the storm. I don't know if I want to do it yet though. Cost 4. I want to cash in my woodlot. Not particularly. I do think I want to play this needle out. I'm probably cashing in the woodlot eventually. I guess we cash in the needle then. Or discard the needle because I can just seething song later. I'm going for it. Red. Then I'll just cast the first half. I think that's reasonable. Play the needle out. I don't think I seething song for the second half though. He is Well Wisher, so I don't think racing is gonna be it. I think I just wanted to develop the one, and then this way I can play any potential top decks. Maybe I should have. I don't know, because I'm just doing the same thing again this turn. Force him to gain some more life, because he only gains, what, 6 or something right there? This is just a generous end, which doesn't trade. Yeah, because he's just going to Quarian the Well Wisher. That's fine. I win this race. Big score is great. Uh, I'll cash in the needle. That's fine. Oh, it's not when it enters that triggers. Oh, that's so much better. Can't believe I didn't realize that. Oh, then yeah, I should always just go for it. I had no idea. Uh, yeah, I guess I do Seething Song. Glimpse. Try and hit a Manamorphose or an F Dock. Didn't hit it, but I did hit a Seize the Storm, which is still pretty decent. And then we just woodlot and lose the rest, I guess. Smack him for 44. I had no idea it worked like that. That changes everything. He's barely alive, but I don't see how he wins from here. He's got three 22/22s. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that is lethal. Cool. That, I have been playing it with the assumption that it's like saves the power when it resolves. That's so much better. Right, let's see what we got here. Yeah, this hand seems fine. It has no green mana for the Anarchomancer, but it's got Sandstone and a whole bunch of other solid cards, so I feel like I should keep this. Turn one forest. 4 forests in a row. Ooh, land destruction seems a bit scarier. Okay. Not much I can do about it, right? I don't think it's worth like F-Doc removing this Arbor Elf. Maybe it is. Yeah, I'm gonna F-Doc remove the Arbor Elf if he's going Wild Growth. Doesn't change. I should have done this on my turn. I don't know. Better to do it late than early. Yeah, he just untaps the other land. He still has 3. Just afraid of 4 mana. He's gonna end up blowing up the needle anyways. Rumble. Does not. Oh, I guess it's okay. Yeah, it is what I thought it is. Means I think I've just got a glimpse here. Try and hit something. Crevice is pretty solid actually. And then I get the 0/1s, which I think are worthwhile. I don't. Yeah, that's the acid moss. Manamorphose waiting room. I'll just play more crevices. That's pretty good too. Don't land destruction me again. Play a pirate or something. Avenging Hunter, sure. Oh, cars, please no, please no, please no. No! Manamorphose waiting room. I guess I could. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it would be a 6/6. Do I Seething Song Seize the Storm here? I think I do. Maybe I should have done that a turn earlier. I don't know. He forges on the Hunter, and I probably just take the hit, go to 7, which is equal to 5, but I can swing back potentially and have pressure there. pirate. I can block a pirate as well, so it's the Chrysalis that's all fine. Kind of dead next turn, though. I think I just eat that. I don't know what I can hit here that lets me win this game or play this game. The land destruction was just a little too rough because I never had Manamorphose. Yeah, we can just concede, because even if I smack him for 9, it doesn't really do anything. Good old land destruction. And I'm on all tap lands, huh? Yeah, I should be back. I'm having fun though, even if I'm getting kind of stomped on some of these games. Oh boy, one land. It's not even a red land. I get a familiar out. I think I keep or go for better mana hands. This hand is also really awkward. I think it's better than anything else. Guess we get rid of Ritual, maybe? And just hope to draw a basic mountain or something. This matchup feels terrible. Oh, that's a good draw. Unfortunately, it's my second land, so I'll see how this works out. I don't have high hopes. Oh boy, they've got a ton of mana. Feeling pretty dead. Yep. Yep. Manamorphose is still pretty good. Or basic mountain. It's not too bad. As far as threats they could have, I mean, they could still have more. If they have more, then I'm pretty screwed. And I hope they don't. Double Chrysalis is still pretty spooky. I'm dead in, what, 3-ish turns? And I've got no red mana? Alright. Oh, I'm dead next turn now. Yeah, land destruction kill you turn 5 is enough. Yeah, I'm gonna need some really good draws now. It's gotta be like Morphos into a ritual. Is boarding party 2. Am I potentially just dead this turn? I'm dead this turn. Okay, land destruction kill you turn 4. That's as good as it gets from them. Turn 2 land destruction, turn 4 kill you. Damn. I think the Jund match you could have won. That one, I don't think I win that one ever, especially with our opponent having some strong draws for the land destruction deck. I wouldn't really call them nut draws, but they were pretty solid. I'd say they're above average. It's pretty fun though. I might make a couple more videos on this. I'm clearly not good enough to play in like a challenge or anything, but leagues this might be my league deck for a little bit. Though I'm probably playing drafts next couple days. Already that cycle again. It's got reckless impulse, so I'll keep. Ew. If we hit here first, Woodlaw. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can start doing some stuff next turn. I'll hold up that other red. Double Tomb Raider? Oh my gosh. And he holds up the bolt. What's a fella supposed to do? I guess, yeah, I'm still doing it like this. Bolts it. Oh, even worse, it's Lava Dart. Alright. It's just a 3/3. He can potentially kill it with just a regular burn spell. Is it worth ritualing? No, I kind of need it for later. We'll just seize the storm. Yeah, self a 3/3. Okay. Has the bolt anyways. Alright. Fair enough. I'm feeling super dead here. Cash it in, because what else is a guy supposed to do? Yeah, take 3 here. Oh, he didn't attack. I feel like you should attack there. I don't pass. Big score, huh? Definitely worth it. I'd probably just save this familiar to discard it. How much does it cost? 6? Yeah, it's probably worth. Now I can just start attacking him. I have him dead next turn. I'm gonna be shocked if we win this game. I guess I should have played the Thornscape at that point, but what? Sure. All right. I'll take it. I got so spooked after they had the nut draw of Great Furnace double Haster With the removal spell for my familiar, that's horrifying. I don't think it's worth like Gruul turfing, cutting like Thornscape for it. I think I just accept that Thornscape is pretty vulnerable. You can always discard it or go with first F-Dock and force him to have it right then and there and stuff like that. Yeah, this hand seems pretty solid. It's got good lands and the Reckless Impulse. Thermo Alchemist with the bow. Yeah, okay. Definitely just gonna Reckless Impulse here. See what we hit. Thornscape and Manamorphose, sure. A little bit worse because he knows it's coming, but still seems good. Relic of Progenitus. Yeah, alright. Probably is pretty good against me. We'll play the mountain now. Crack my land. Thornscape. Morphos. No Lava Dart. Of course it's a Lava Dart. I was kind of hoping to eat a Lightning Bolt, but it is what it is. Okay. I really hate this interface for Manamorphose right now. Drives me insane. You can't even click on your mana symbols anymore. I guess if I make it wider, that works out. Okay. That's huge. Do I F-Dock first? No. I think I'd rather get the discount. Now I'll F-Dock, though. I don't think metal bending is worth it. I think I'd rather abandon attachments. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Like, I guess I could metal bend the relic, but feels like my draws are going to be quite a bit worse from there. I'm surprised he didn't lava dart the familiar with the trigger on the stack. Tomb Raider, sure. I'll trade with Tomb Raider here. He's not doing a whole lot at 2-2. He can't attack through the Alchemist. Feel fairly dead. Yeah, I think going for the abandoned attachments was still the play. It's either abandoned attachments or a removal spell, but the removal spell doesn't kill the Thermal Alchemist there. Suplex. Sorcery speed suplex post board? Seems a little loose. And I might as well keep going because we just hit more spells. No, we just pass. Am I just dead? These is two. I guess not quite. We're at like one. Oh, we're at two if he does that because he pings me seven, dart, five, flashback dart, three, flashback dart, one. He has another land. Probably dead. If it's literally anything, we die. So if he doesn't, he probably kills my Anarchomancer, and then I don't think I can win from there anyways. Yeah, he's going for my Anarcho. Makes sense. Not sure if I can draw anything that works here. Big score. Yeah, we can just concede. This seems like a terrible matchup. At least the discard variants and the go wide variants have a lot less burn to point at your creatures. Unlike Flicker, this is a matchup where Relic actually does seem quite good. You can actually adopt a control role. Zero lands, so mulligan anything with zero lands. Looking like a 2-3 league. That's not very good. There we go. Keepable hand. Uh, Desperate Ritual and Amorphos or just a land? I think it's probably Amorphos, and I try and go a bit slower. Yep. I think I still do it. Double familiar. Okay. I will cash in my crevice for that. He doesn't have Lava Dart 3 games in a row. It's just a burn spell. It feels a little bit more reasonable, you know? Come on, man. Stop. Give a guy a break. Great Furnace Lava Dart. Great Furnace Lava Dart. Not even that insanely lucky. It's pretty reasonable from Navid. They're probably on 4. I just feel like I lose if he has it, you know? I want him to not have it. No lightning bolt on my Anarchomancer is kind of suspect. Okay, he had it anyways. He was just holding on to it for who knows what. I guess it's just the woodlot. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just tap out, man. Is he really gonna hold off on the Anarcho-Answer here? Not the Anarcho, the Thermo Alchemist. He's thinking about it. He's really thinking about it. Wow. I think you should definitely just slam it here. Okay. Ooh. It's pretty small right now, but that is a good draw. I think I'm gonna big score, discard the needle. And then next turn we can do this. How big is it right now? It would be a 4/4, which is A-ish. These draws are not good. I mean, I'm gonna do it, but do I play out the other land? Yeah, potentially being able to flash back a Seats of Storm, I think, is better than holding on to it for another discard top deck. It's Metalcraft, so if he has Galv, I'm kind of screwed. He's digging for a Lightning Bolt. If he had it, he attacks all. Of course, man! I gotta take the light. Why not just attack all there, I guess? But, oh my god. Fair enough. That was a frustrating end, but happens, I guess. Sometimes your opponent just has double Lava Dart for your Thornscapes. You just die. That matchup felt pretty terrible. That's not the deck I'm playing. That's the deck I played on Sunday. Where are you? Red Storm, Red Storm. Why are you way over here? I'll probably play it one more time. I definitely don't think I piloted all that well. I want to give it another honest chance, but something tells me this isn't for me. I tend to hate combo decks that are that fragile. I think it probably does better in a slower metagame, but right now in the metagame's like 50% burn, and then the other 50% is like Jund. I don't know about it. Another deck I like playing is Poison Storm, but I don't know if you beat just a pile of Pyroblasts. Maybe you do. I don't know. Might try it. It's been a while. This is an old list. I don't know if it's up to date or not. I'll give it a try. This might be my next video. Either that or another Red Storm. Well, my next couple videos are actually going to be Cube, but viewership on them is pretty low, but I don't care about that because I'm having fun. Uh, at the end of the day, this channel is more just something I'm uploading the Magic I'm playing. Pretty much upload every bit of Magic I play lately. My fun is more important than the videos. And Cube is gotta be one of the most fun ways you can ever play Magic. I'm loving it, especially the more competitive players and the fact that you actually play who's in your draft compared to like an Arena Cube or the Cube that's on Magic Online right now, where you just draft with people who there's no hate picks, there's no play of guessing what your opponent's on to make sure you can play around it. It just cuts a huge portion of the reason why I like draft out, and that's kind of lame. I'll see you guys for next video. Thanks for watching.